Hello everyone, Tiffany Manger here, and this time I'm going to show you a different kind of pop-up card here. This is called the pivot card. It's also called like the pivot pop-up, the twist and pop-up. It has a couple of different names. As you can see, I got a belly band on this to hold this down. You slide the belly band off, and when you open it, you can see we got a pop out, and it twists as it pops out. See that? Isn't that cool? It's a lot easier than what it looks to do. So I'm going to do this a different size. This one here, the panels are 3.5 by 2.5. I'm going to do one a little smaller where they're just little 2.5 squares. So let me slide my belly band on here. This is a birthday card for my grandmother. And we're going to do an Easter card. Get ready for Easter. It's coming up in a couple weeks. As you can see, I'm getting ready for Easter. And our base here is 4.25 by 11, and I scored it at 5.5 and just reimbursed my fold there. All right, your pivot mechanism, and this is in Wisteria Wonder as long as the base. Your pivot mechanism is 2.5 by 8. And then your panel piece that's actually going to pop up, excuse me, is 2.5 by 10. So we're going to set him aside, and we're just going to work on the pivot piece right now. So we're going to get your score tool out. I got everything sliding around here. Hold on. Alright, let me unlock this. This is also our cutting board. We're going to take this guy and move him all the way down, the dark colored one. That is our cutting tool. We need our scoring tool. So we're going to score this in half, which is 1.25. So we need 1.25 lined up there, and just score down. All right. He scored good, scored in half, yes. All right, and that was long ways here. Now we're going to turn it this way here, vertical, and we are going to go at 2 3/4. 2 3/4. We're going to put this down. Now don't score. You're going to take a pencil, and in between where you score at, you're going to get a little mark at the top and the bottom. Okay? And then you're going to slide it over to 5.25. 5.25. And do that again. Top and bottom. All right? So now we need to make an X as we score. So you're going to take your top mark up here and your bottom mark there and line them up like that. And now you're going to score. A good score there. And you're going to do the same thing with these two here. You're going to line him up and line him up. See here, do I got it? Yes, I do. And you're going to score there. All right. So that's all you need. You're going to have a line there, and then you're going to have an X. So we'll set him aside. While we have our score tool out, we're going to take our panel piece and score it long ways. We're going to score at, let's see here, 2.5. I had to look at my measurements. I've got measurements written out for like 4 different sizes. All right, score him. 5. And then one more at 7.5, so I need to bring out my arm here. There we go. And 7.5. Okay, where are you? Right there. Okay. All right, so there's your panel piece there. We can set him aside. We're done our scoring. You can put that away. All right. For your pivot piece, we're going to fold this guy in half, like so. It should be somewhat even. fold these real good. All right. Now, you're going to fold the opposite way these X's. And again, make sure they're folded real good. Your creases are real good. Okay, unfold him. And now do him. And fold him real good. Alright. So you got X's going that way and this going that way. Now, you're going to take these guys here, this fold, and you're going to fold them up together, like so. So see, you kind of got like a little house going on here. And fold this guy real good and tight, nice and tight. It's very good to have a bone folder for this technique, or this kind of card, because you want nice, good creases. All right, so there's your pivot piece. So we're going to bring out our base. We're going to open our base up here. And I'm going to bring out my silicone pad. And I would use fast fuse for this, so that way you got a, excuse me, I can't talk here. So you got a real good bond. And you don't have to do this. I do this because I'm a perfectionist. I am going to measure this and find the center, because like I said, I am a perfectionist. So you've got 4 1/4, so it would be 2 1/8 is your center. I'm just going to make a little tiny mark there because I want to make sure I have it centered. You don't have to do that, but that's how I do it. Okay, and I can't pick up anything today. Okay. So we're just going to put adhesive on the triangle part here. And I would put a good bit on there because you don't want it to fall apart. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this here just below your score line, right smack in the center. Like so. Make sure it's somewhat straight. Okay. Seal him down. Okay. Now, again, adhesive right on the triangle part. Alright. And what you're going to do is take your hand right at the corner and go down. So then that way it's right along. Alright. So there's your pop-up piece. And we're not done yet. I can set this aside because I'm not going to need them. Okay. So for your pivot piece here, or your pop-up part, we're going to fold this mountain fold. So fold it down, fold this up, valley fold, and then mountain fold again. So you should have what looks like an M. Alright, give them all a good reverse fold here. Alright, so you can fold these guys back up. Now, what I'm going to do is this should be the same length here, so that will match up. You're going to take your half and you want to stick it right in the middle there, or somewhat center. And as you see, this isn't going to lay down perfectly flat. So, and then you're just going to line them across like this. Okay? And your piece will be longer than your pivot piece. Alright, we're going to fold him back. Now you see your line here? You only want to put adhesive above that line. No further. Okay? And then you want to take your piece and adhesive down and smooth it down, okay? And you can see I got it a little tiny bit off. We'll just trim it, okay? We're going to go over to this side. Flip this guy up. Now over there I did the top. This one you only want to do the bottom half. So let me turn him over. It's a little easier for me to reach. Put some adhesive there. And again, I would personally use fast fuse because it just better bond. All right, and let's seal him up there. There we go. Here's our pop-up part. Now, you're going to have to kind of take your fingers and maneuver it. So, there we go. Pop him up. Fold him in. See how it goes? You just got to work with it with your fingers. And there is your pop-up piece. Isn't that so easy? All right, so now it's time to decorate. And I have already stamped and cut everything out. So I am using the Little Cutie set because it has some Easter stuff to it, and I wanted to do something from Easter. And I took the little chicks and I took the little ears. And I took our little panels. These are 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 panels. And as you can see, I stamped out some little chicks and I colored them with our blender pen here. So we're just going to put one in each little panel. I also sponged the edges with sweet sugar plum. That's also what this color is here. And like I said, you're just going to put your little panels in here. As you can see, I stamped ears to you. I put the little ears on each chick. And let's put him here. Try to put him on somewhat straight. There we go. And this you can just use regular snail adhesive if you'd like. Alright. And for my little green chick. Alright. I was going to trim this, but I'm just going to leave it. It's not too noticeable. It's only noticeable to me because I know it's there. Alright, so there we go. There is our pop-up. Let's close him up. And he will pop up. Ta-da! Our cute little chicks. Alright, so decorate the front here. And I'm gonna get hair in the way here. I'm just gonna kind of make it fold. Now, it will sit up a little bit like this. If you keep it in an envelope for a while, it might stay pretty shut. That's why I did a belly band for that. And for your belly band, I would just do, let me find my measurements here. For a belly band, I did 1.5 by 11, or 1.25 by 11, sorry. And then you would just wrap it around loosely and adhesive it down. All right. This here, I'm using Sweet Sugar Plum. And I wanted a little bit of a bigger border, but not too much. So I did this at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then I took the little, where'd it go? The little Easter egg stamp in this month's March's Paper Pumpkin. Because I didn't have any other Easter egg. And I just stamped it all around. Because I wanted to do Easter. And we'll just put this here. And if you want, you could decorate this front. I don't know if I have them straight before I put them in here. I just can't get things straight on today. Here we go. See, like I said, I wanted a little bit bigger of a border. You could probably decorate this before you put everything together. Okay. And then I had stamped out and colored, again from Little Cuties, the lamb. And I colored it with a blender pen. I sponged the edges. I cut out with our circled framelits. And these were with our punches. I put Celebrate Easter. So here we're just going to put these on here. I'll put an adhesive on it. I'm going to put him up around here. And then I'm going to put this guy down here. Okay, and these guys I'm going to put dimensionals on. Give it a little bit of pop. Here. I'm glad I did all this before, because this would have been a really long video. All right. So we will get the backings off. Put him there. Come on, backing, get off there. All right. Okay. And then take our little lammy and put him right in the middle. Like so, and there we go, all finished. So here's our finished product. Here our little lamb, and then when you open him up, voila! What a surprise. Isn't that cute? There you go. So I'm gonna open this one up, leave him open. And I'll put this one here as your sample. If you like what you've seen, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. I try to do a new video every week. If you have any questions, you can ask down below, or you can check out my Facebook page, Tiffany Manger Stampin' Up Demonstrator. Also, if you would like to order any products that you've seen here, you can check out my website, www.tiffanymanger.stampinup.net. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you come back again, and have a nice day.